Hey guys, so this video is about why I don't want to build a villa in Bali. This used to be my dream for many years and I still would love to do it, but there's a couple of problems and issues and risks that I don't really want to take on. So yeah, I will be explaining exactly what I'm thinking, what I have seen, what I have heard over the past 4 years while I live in Bali to make me think this way nowadays. So yeah, one thing is that I have heard a lot of horror stories. I have met a lot of people who develop villas, build villas for themselves, or know someone who built something in Bali. And yeah, there's just many stories of like sometimes the quality is just terrible, a lot of mistakes, a lot of scams, like people just taking your money and doing something completely different they're supposed to. And also there's some stories, for example, so I'm building villas and like the regulations can be a little bit messy. Like even when they made sure that everything is legit and they're allowed to build in the land and everything's okay, then just after the villas were finished, the government just came like, hey, like they're gonna build a like road on top of the villas, and it's like no one wanted to buy the villas anymore because it's not really sure if they can keep having those villas and living there. So that kind of thing can happen. It's still Bali's Indonesia is a little bit like this. So there's some risks like that, but yeah, generally the build quality, like even here, like staying in my brand new apartment place, I just realized that this is more like high-end place, but still like there's so many issues. And of course there's probably way better developers and builders in Bali, so some people still believe if you know who to hire and what to do and exactly like how to avoid the mistakes, you can build good quality in Bali. But still it's a bit concerning, like it's a good reminder when I moved here, I'm like, it's brand new place, it's really nice, but how is still having so many problems? Like the doors, the sliding doors are like, it's like clong all the time if it's windy. The AC is leaking multiple times, they're not really able to fix it fully, which is little thing, but also the roof is leaking in the bathroom, and like it took a while for them to fix it. I think it's still not fixed. Every time it rains, like it will just leak. And also there's a like bad smell from the drain in the bathroom, and they're just not able to fix it. It's been already like, I've been here over a month and they still haven't been able to fix it. I told them multiple times and they tried to do something, but it's just nothing works. And that's what I'm worried about. Like if I would have my own villa, I just don't want to be the one who's dealing with all that. Like it's so easy when you rent. If there's problem, you just tell them and they will handle it. So you don't need to worry about much. Like for me, this like peace of mind and not needing to struggle and handle weird things happening in my villa and a lot of problems. I just don't want that. And yeah, generally the quality is just not that good. And when you build or like buy a villa, you don't actually own it. So this is also quite discouraging of like having my own like long-term home here, because you don't own it. So the value goes down all the time. You're just basically renting it long-term. And I know the quality would not be probably like I'm used to in Europe or like places like Dubai or even maybe Thailand. Like Bali just seems to be not the best for this. So would I want to have my own place that I wouldn't fully be so excited about because the quality wouldn't be so good as I'm used to? The next place that I'm moving to, actually, the owner is from Sweden, and he told me that he was there like every day making sure that everything is like this like European quality. And I asked him like, but is it like actually possible to make the same quality as in Europe? And he said, well, like 80%. So yeah, that's kind of thing like I'm not so excited about. Like I wish I could build a villa and actually own it, like own the land, and if it would be a quality as I'm used in Europe, like good quality, there's not big problems probably, I would be so excited to build a villa. But yeah, for the reality of how things are, I just don't really think it's a good idea. Also, investment wise, like as I said, it's leasehold, so you know you don't own it, so the price will go down. And also during the years, the quality and like how everything is, it's just gonna get worse because of the rainy season, the humidity, everything here. Maybe there could be some earthquakes. Like it's just quite risky for quite low return, and yeah, it just doesn't really make to seem sense. I also really love the flexibility of renting. Like if there's some big problems of the building, you can just move. If there's some problems with the area, it gets more busy or something, some problem with it, you just move somewhere else. Like you're just so free to do whatever you want, so there's like zero risk. And of course also like I'm not always in Bali, so it's just so easy when I'm leaving to other countries or even traveling for like 4 to 6 months. I don't need to to worry about having something in Bali. I just leave and I don't need to worry about anything. I don't need to think about Bali. Then when I come, I just stay again. But like, yeah, it's just so much easier. But yeah, the past few years, the rental prices have been rising a bit. So of course you could save some money, like live cheaper if you have your own place. If you actually long-term living in Bali, it could still make sense. But if you can afford like anywhere from like $900 to $1,500 per month for accommodation, and like me, not always staying in Bali, I feel like there's really not any sense of having own place in Bali, like building a place or buying a place. Of course, there's some opportunities of like buying an apartment or loft in these kind of complexes where they take care of it and they will rent it out to like random people basically on Airbnb when you're not there. So that kind of thing could be pretty good in some situation if you have more money and you want to put some to Bali and you're actually staying here regularly. It could be good. So that's one option. But yeah, with this budget also, it's just so easy to rent. There's many nice places. So you don't need to really worry about anything. Like it's just so much easier and more flexible. And yeah, check out my school community, the Nomad tribe, if you come into Bali or Southeast Asia or generally want to live the digital nomad lifestyle. I have hundreds of videos explaining everything about the lifestyle, different destinations, best areas to stay, what mistakes to avoid and all things like that. And you will also meet a lot of like-minded people in the community, meetups and calls, and there's WhatsApp group chat where you can have interesting conversation about any topic and also ask any questions and get personalized support and advice from me as well. So check it out, I will leave link in the description, so hope to see you inside. And please like the video and subscribe and see you in the next one.